Well, hello, Transan fans. Welcome to Transistor Sandwich, the show where I use a profusion of hardware and software to whip up some tunes that you are then free to download and use in your own projects. I'm your host, Tony, and with me here in the Transan studio, I have my BFF, Julie, and her taller half, Gary. Say hello, guys.
Say hello.
Live show viewers, take a look up in the top right corner of your screen. You'll see my better half, Ross, generously hosting our live stream from his iVlog.tv control room. If you look in that picture, you can see all of his control room gadgetry. Live viewers, Julie and Ross are on point in the chat rooms on Facebook and iVlog.tv, so drop in, say hi. If you have a question you'd like to ask me, by all means, they'll see that I get it. And then share the stream on your newsfeed and spread the Transan love, why don't you? So, here we are on the eve of the new year. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome to 2018, because that's how long it's going to take me to get this up there. It was a bumpy but eventful year, I have to admit. Together with Ross and Julie, we launched Transistor Sandwich back in February 2017, twice. Because the first time, everything crashed. We lost our stream. I think we lost the internet completely for a little while there. So now we're just a couple of months away from our 1-year anniversary, and there's even cooler stuff in the pipeline. So I'm looking forward to 2018. So tonight we remember our pitfalls and celebrate our successes by transanitizing the song synonymous with ringing in the new year, Auld Lang Syne. So, let's get started. Now, first of all, I just got the words to Auld Lang Syne. Does anybody really know the words to Auld Lang Syne? I think people just stand there and go blah, 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 blah. Auld Lang Syne. I'm pretty sure that's what I used to do. Because, well, okay, the first verse, I think everybody knows that one. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind, should old acquaintance be forgot and Auld Lang Syne. So the next, and then there's the chorus for Auld Lang Syne, my dear, blah, blah. Oh, my buzz went away. I have a little bit of a hum in my, I'm using headphones that require power because they do the whole noise canceling thing. And they're getting a little up there in years. And I had a bit of a hum on the right-hand side and it just kind of disappeared. And now it feels empty without that constant hum. A hum can become a friend. So the second verse is, we too have run about the slopes and picked the daisies fine. I have to see these words ahead of time because otherwise I'm going to be singing along and wondering, what the hell does that mean? But we've wandered many a weary foot since Auld Lang Syne. And then the next verse, we too have paddled in the stream from morning sun till dine. Okay, so like until lunchtime. Dine, I presume. I don't know. But seas between us broad have roared since Auld Lang Syne. Hello? What am I looking for? This thing?
Is that recording anything?
No, it isn't. I know. That's because I couldn't get the overhead cam working. See, I'm using, I've got an old computer here plugged into an overhead cam. It's like a little Microsoft Light cam, and it comes up fine on the cam monitor. Oh, well, I spoke too soon. It was coming up fine on the cam monitor. Now it's not coming up at all. When I clicked record earlier, it said it could not record for whatever reason. So I think we shall just reboot the operating system, and as soon as that comes back up, I'll try recording again. And we'll see if we can get that happening. Because that's actually one of our views on the, just making sure it's plugged in there. That's one of our views on the YouTube channel. We have the overhead view, we have a close-up of the Core Guy 3, then there's a little cam tucked in here and it's kind of pointing at my crotch. I'm not sure how we're going to do that view yet. And there's a camera over here that's pointing directly at the iPad, so you can see all the that I'm doing with the iPad when I do the GarageBand-y kind of stuff. And then, of course, there's a camera off to the side. It's got a close-up on the digital piano. A cam straight ahead of me. That is the cam that I should be talking to you. Hello. Oh, Silverlight, Eric, hello. Thank you for dropping in. I go up to this cam now because we have two live cams at the same time. and they also end up in the stream. We have, in the YouTube video, I mean, we have like 8 cameras showing at one time on the YouTube video. So where was I at? I was at, so it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 verses altogether. So 4 pairs of verse and chorus. So this gives me an idea as to the structure of the song. Now let's bring up our wonderful GarageBand, because I enjoy using GarageBand. I am going to try out some other software. Actually, I've come across some cool software lately that I've just started playing around with, and I'm going to give that a spin in the new year. I've got some plans for the new year already. So we need the keyboard here, the Alchemy synth. Let's pull that up because I'm going to do an arpeggiated bass line. No, I don't want to turn on monitoring. Oh, did I select a sample? I didn't think I had. I had only needed the synth. There we go. I guess it just assumed that I wanted to do what I had done the last time, and I guess that was a sampler. All right, so I was playing around with it today, and
Thanks for sharing.
let me just, I was playing around with the chord progression of it today. And I think F is the key that I'm going to do it in, so it's going to be. So that will be the chord progression in the key of F. So we need a cool little, of course, this is going to be the transanitized version, duh. Which means I'm going to be using some arpeggiators and some modern rhythms and all that kind of groovy stuff. Let's, oops. Oh crap. I bumped right out of my song. Oh, and it disappeared. I had a document open, and I backed out of it, and then it disappeared. I guess because I hadn't actually started anything on it, it thought, oh, well, he hasn't decided that he's actually going to do anything yet. All right, let's pull up bass here. And this is the classic 70s synth bass. Ooh, it's also got some piano in there. There we go. There's our 70s synth bass. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there should be an arpeggiator in here. Oh, I think it's this thing, isn't it? Yes, arpeggiator run. Well, that's weird. If I play it on the touch, it does the arpeggiator fine. If I play it through MIDI, it doesn't. Weirdness. That is some weirdness right there. Maybe it has something to do with that. No, it doesn't. Well, I'm going to be playing on the touch screen, I guess. Okay, that's the bass line I'm going to go with. Let's, what do I want for a tempo? I think the tempo yeah, I think that's a grooving tempo. I can go with that. So let's get this bass line in there. Okay, so those first 8 bars are comprised of that first verse. Then it's got to go into the chorus. So let's create a new section. Add section B here. So the chorus section. Okay, just had to run over it in my head. I ran over it, mutilated it. Let's see if we can bring it back to life. There. Okay, so I've got all of the progression in for those. And I will go in and just kind of tighten them up a little bit. And to do that, I just tap on it once, bring up my edit menu, and then I can see all my notes represented as these lovely little blocks. And I don't think I need to do any particular edits there, actually. I may go into it in Logic later and attenuate some of the velocity sensing on the notes, because some of the notes sounded like they were hit a little harder than I was anticipating. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out the controls on this channel, go into my track settings, quantization, straight, and we'll set that to 8th. No, not 8th. We'll set that to 16ths. There we go. Okay, so that's our bass line. Now let's make sure that it actually goes along with the song. So let's add a rhythm to it. Oh, drummers! Let's go back to our lovely electronic drummers. Who shall we choose today? Not Lee.
Bob.
Bob? I don't think there is a Bob. There's a Maurice. Is that close to Bob? No. Okay, I'll tell you who's here for electronic drummers. Oh, there's more than I thought there was. Magnus, Lee, Jasper, Maurice, Dez. Oh, that's it. Dez? Dez. Dez has selections like Concrete Jungle, Double Vision, Drop It Low. Drop it low. Let's drop it low, shall we? Let's see what this sounds like. It's a little laid back. Maybe. Huh? Stewie's sexy party? Oh yeah. Well, it's an interesting pattern. Now, what if I was to mix that with a beat sequencer? There we go. Now that's starting to sound transanitized. All right, let's record that beat sequencer in there. Back to the beginning here. There. Okay, so we've got our rhythms, we've got our bass line. Let's take a look at the lyrics to see if this will actually, can this be sung to? Because, you know, it's a song that people have to sing to. If they would like to sing along, will it work? Oh, let me bring my lyrics back up there. So, should old acquaintance be forgot? Acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot and Auld Lang Syne? Poor Auld Lang Syne, my dear, poor Auld Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. There's more. Oh, the chorus is actually longer than what I've got recorded, so it's a good thing I checked it. So the chorus is double what I put together for chord progression. So all I have to do is take that section B, which had been the chorus. I'll just duplicate that. So now A, B, and C are what we need to do all of that together. Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. And surely you'll buy your pine cup, and surely I'll buy mine. And we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. Okay, so now, before it goes into the next verse, I kind of need a little break there. I need a little bridge section to kind of separate the verses. So let's create, it only needs to be a short one. Let's do like a little 4-bar thing. Actually, it may not even be 4 bars. It might only be 2 bars, but I'll give myself 4 bars to work with. And let's bring up that bass part. And I think it's just going to be another climb back up to the root note, which is F. I would like that to actually be. I would like that to actually be the full 4 bars, I think, and I have to come up with a pattern to. Hello, Carnell. Hello, Sue. I look up and I see names on the screen. And it's like, hi. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I think I'll do something like that. Oh, that went wonky at some point. Yeah, that went wonky too. It's kind of hard to play on the touch screen here. Maybe if I kind of adjust myself here, if I can approach it in a different way. There we go. Apparently you just got to know the moves. Let's bring up the track settings so I can quantize that into, oh, well, it's already set for 16th, so it should be locked in solid. Oh, that went wonky because my finger slipped. Oh, and let's roll the dice on our drum kit to see what we can. Wait, is it even going? Solo that. Oh, it's not going, that's why. Oh, I gotta hit the power button. It has a power button. Okay, I think I'll use that. There. All right, we've got that. Okay, so we've got all of our sections there. We've got section A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D comprises the first group. So I'm going to go to all sections here. There we go. So I can see all of my sections on the track list here. And so now I need some chords to go along with that. Let's get some chordage in here. Let's pull in the Korg. The Korg for chords. And what shall we use? Let me see, what have we got here? A power synth? Oop. See what a power synth sounds like now. I think some steady chords to start off with. That'll make a nice little add-in. Yeah, it does sound a little like Jump, doesn't it? There actually is a better sound for Jump, though. But let's see. We've got some No, I don't really want any trumpets. Oh, an analog pad. Oh, there we go. Oops. There, some nice warm analog synthy pads. Analog-ish because it's coming from a digital keyboard. Let's set up an audio recorder here so I can capture the audio output from that instrument. We'll set our channels to stereo, our input channels, and don't need the monitor on, I don't believe, because I have a board that lets me monitor. I do want to reset the input effects though. There, it seems to be getting a good signal. Now, I'll need to mute my microphone. Well, I got a little confused partway through, and then I remembered, oh yeah, the chorus part is way longer than you expect it to be. Or than I expect it to be. I guess I really haven't sung that song very often. I haven't gone to enough New Year's Eve parties. Or it could be that I haven't gone to enough New Year's Eve parties that I can actually remember. Hey Weasel, thanks for dropping in. Probably? Yeah, I think it's a pretty safe bet. There's a few parties that I really don't remember. There's a few parties that I'd probably rather not remember. All right, let's get this string section in there, shall we? My bridge at the end kind of got me messed up though. Well, I've got that much of it recorded. I just need to jump ahead to that bridge. I don't know if those strings will work well with that bridge because they're a very slow attack and a slow release. They may not switch fast enough for that little chord change that I'm doing. Let's see. It would be something like... Okay, I think I know a pattern that will work with it. Let's give that a try. Almost. I was this close. I did one wrong thing, and you probably couldn't even hear it, but I will. And it'll drive me nuts, and I won't sleep at night. And I already had a hard time sleeping last night, so I need to sleep tonight. So I need to redo this part. All right, let's do it. There, I did it right. Now I can sleep tonight, thank goodness. Hey Tammy, thanks for dropping in. Good to see you all here. Well, good to see your names on the screen. I can't really see you. It's not how this thing works. Let me see. I need another part. We need to layer it up because now we've got our main section. Okay, so we've got a bass line, we've got some percussion, and we've got like a basic chord structure. Just to hear it back, to see how it's working. I think that bass line is going to need something to hold it up. It feels like it's missing a little of the lower bottom end. And for that, I'm going to pull in one of the Alchemy synths here. Well, there's one here called Booming Bass. Ooh, that really is. That might be a little too booming. It also has a little vibrato to it. Kirby! Thanks for dropping in. Kirby Crazy is in the house, folks. No, I don't want the meow. I just need something in the background to... Oh, here's a dark heavy bass. Oh. Okay, yeah, that one then. Yeah, that's definitely the right one. I've used that a few times, actually. Here's a percussive version of it. That's too percussive. Oh, there we go, a solid sub. What about atmospheric? Nope. Let's go with that solid sub. Just to give a little extra bottom end to the bass line. Okay, that's good, but every time I went to that low note, it really resonated. So I'm going to move this down an octave and use those lower notes instead. So let's try this one more time. Okay, so there we've got our main section. We've got a little more oomph to the bottom end of the bass there, just to give it that little bit of low end resonance. I'm just going to tidy up my notes. There we go. It sounds like it's grooving. I can do something with that. All right. So if it takes section A, B, C, and D to do that first group, that means I need to take those 4 sections and duplicate them. I need to duplicate them all multiple times. So section A, duplicate, section B, duplicate, section C, duplicate, and section D, duplicate. So this will be the second part of the song, starting with section E. There we go. So for section E, I'm just going to shuffle up the drum section. It says pile driver. The drum machine. Just to give it a little more of interest when it gets to that point. All right, so this section here, and yeah, let's shuffle that up. If I double tap that, we'll just jiggle those, and let's get rid of what was recorded there, and test it out, see how it sounds. Yeah, I'm down with that. Just gonna record that. Okay, so I've got that. Now if I take that, copy it, because I will need that to be the same in section F. So let's zoom into section F here and replace that. Cool. And let's go to section G and replace that drum recording. Paste that in there. What the heck was that? I must have caught a note in mid release. Well, apparently it was, yes, I have gassy notes in my song. My song is filled with gaseous anomalies. Oh, I need to shake this, shake the dice on this rhythm section as well. So let's just give her a roll. Oh, I don't like that. I need more kick drum. Give it a roll again. Oh, let's see how this one works. Well, it would help if I turn it on. Okay, I'll try that. Okay, cool. So that's got the second section. So I need a third section. Let's go in and go to all of our sections here, and we'll take start at section E, duplicate that, and F, and G, and H. Now I'm going to go to section E, I, not E. Well, if I was saying it in French, it would be E. And let's, what?
Well, yeah.
Well, that's what I said. No, I know a little bit of French. Okay, let's see. What does this one sound like? Oh, this one sounds more up-tempo, so I'm going to put this one in here. Okay, so I got that in there. And I'll copy that. Copy. And go to the next section. I'm going to paste it in where it needs to be. Replacing the original. So paste that there. And the next one. Zoom in. Paste that there. Excellent. And let's do that one more time for these final four. Actually, no, that one's the final four is the bridge. So I'll just delete that and we'll roll the dice again and see what we come up with for a rhythm. Well, I like the claps. Oh, let's do that one. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Randy. Okay, so that's got that bridge. So this is the third section. I just need one more section. Let's go back to I and duplicate I, J, K, and L. This is probably one of the more complex GarageBand projects that I've created on the show, or anywhere else for that matter, actually. Section M, let's get a new rhythm section going in M here, so let's delete that. And roll the dice. Oh, that one's grooving. I like that one. I'm going to record that one. Okay, so now I need to take that recording, copy it, and when I say recording, I mean they're just MIDI notes. It's not an actual recording. Paste, and the next section. I just realized on the live show, a lot of this is like, oh no, they can see from that camera. I was thinking a lot of this is like, well, we can't see what the heck you're doing. Well, that's why you go to the YouTube channel afterwards and you see all the close-ups. Oh, and this last section is a bridge. And we'll roll the dice again for that one. Mr. McGuire, thank you for dropping in. Oh, you know what, this almost sounds like Sussudio. I'm gonna keep that one in there now. Okay, so I think that's all of the sections. So these first four is the first, and then these is the second, those, three, and those, four. Oh, I think I have the entire song structure is there now. Now I just need to do my doodly-doos. That's a highly technical term. We're gonna get everybody on doing doodly-doos. Doodly-doo. All right. The first part, it starts out mellow. Well, about as mellow as a trans song can get. So A, B, C, D. I'm going to start on E and add in, I want to add in that brass sample that I found earlier. Because I liked it. Where did it go? I forget what it was called. Power something. Power synth. Oop, that's not it. There we go. So I'm not sure what to do with it yet. Let's see. Okay, I think I've got a pattern worked out. It's a lot of foibles along the way. This is the part of the creative process. Welcome to Transistor Sandwich. Okay, so I'm going to start that in section E. I will have to mute the microphone because this is being recorded from an actual external synthesizer instrument. Set that to stereo input. We'll reset all of our effects and yeah, right about there. Well, a little messed up at the end there because I wasn't really sure how I was going to handle that bridge, but I think I got it now. I got it now. Okay, I just went to undo something and then all of a sudden a whole bunch of messages popped up. Do you really want to do this? Well, yeah. That was why I clicked it. All right, iPad's being weird. We'll just hope that it can get through this next take. Okay, I got it that time. Did I see a Happy New Year? Hello, Happy New Year to you too, Shelley. Anybody else wants to say Happy New Year? I say it first. Happy New Year to all of you. But it's not the New Year yet. It's only the 30th. We've got y'all tricked into thinking this is New Year's Eve. Look at your calendar, folks. Let me see. Can I combine two audio takes? No, I think I found that out last time. I could not, in fact, do that. So what I can do is, well, I may bring that back in at the end. Actually, I think I will bring that in at the end. So I'm going to copy both of those. Copy, and the end section is MNOP. I know my sections. Paste. There we go. Yeah, so that little thing is going to appear twice in the song. You know what? I think we need to kind of pull it all into the whole 5 songs of Christmas thing and give it the same kind of feel because, well, they were all transanitized. And one of the things that I used a lot was the tubular bells. I really like those tubular bells. Oh, and those were on the Korg, weren't they? Let me find those tubular bells. I think it was 27, if memory serves. Oh, well, not this 27 because this is... Is it hard on your ears? It's not hard on your ears.
I can still hear perfectly fine, that's why.
Great intro.
It would make a great intro?
Intro to the song.
Oh, because it's a whistle. You almost could, eh? So we'll make that an intro. All right, let's do that. I think that's a great idea. All right, so I'm going to create a new section because I can take all of these. The great thing about having a GarageBand do all of this in sections is that I can take these sections and rearrange them in any way I wish. So even though I'm adding a new section at the end of the song, I'm going to take that and drag it to the top of the song once I have it recorded here. So this we will call the intro whistle. Let's give it a name. Intro whistle. Yeah, it's not whistle, it's whistle. All right. Okay, can I do it in time with the metronome is the question. All right, let's try this. Okay, I was a little confused right at the beginning because it started playing part of the song. That is because I'm recording at the end of the song. So it's like for the count in, it's backtracking 4 beats. So I'm just going to solo this track so that I don't get that. And I have to remember how to play it too. All right, let's try this again. Okay, I couldn't start with I actually had to start on the C because of the way that the beats go. Let's see how that works. Well, I did one wrong note at the beginning. I'm going to see, actually, let me see. If I take this section and turn it into, I'm just going to turn it temporarily into a 12-bar section. Then I can trim it down afterwards because I would like to get that first note in there. So I'm just going to delete that recording. Do-do-doom. Oh, I forgot to turn my notifications off. But Susan tagged me in a post. Thank you, Sue. Let me go into the record mode again. All right, let's try this. Well, and then I didn't wait. I didn't give myself that little intro count in. Oops. All right. Okay, this time I've got it. All right, so this then will be, how many bars is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Oh yeah, because of the little lead in. All right, so I'm going to trim this down to a 9-bar section. We're going to call this a 9-bar section. There we go. All 9 bars. Excellent. Now if I go into arrange my sections here, so for song sections, I'll go to the edit mode, and then I can grab a hold of this final section and tilt my iPad apparently. Drag that right to the top. There we go. Now section Q starts off the song. So let me go to all sections here so I can see the whole song. The whole song. Wait, where's the thing I just recorded? Oh, Apparently I recorded this on the same track as I had recorded something else, but that's fine. It's all the Korg anyway.
This is your notification.
What?
This is your notification from Sue.
That was my notification?
Your original four-legged Transan superfan.
Oh, wow. I have four-legged Transan fans now. Awesome. Transan superfan at that. the original four-legged Transan superfan. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to get that to gently blend into the next section. First of all, I wasn't expecting the rhythms to be there at that point. How did it sound with the rhythm though? Was the rhythm okay? Or would it be just a whistle? This is what it would be like without the rhythm. Whoops, no, that's just rhythm. Sorry. This is what it would be like without the rhythm. Without the rhythm? Okay. That way, when the song finally kicks in, it won't seem like the rhythm is oddly out of time with the beginning of the song. So I'm just going to delete that part there. Yeah, there. That cuts right in, right on time. And I'll probably do like a, when I do the final processing on this, I'll do like a little intro there. Actually, I could probably do a little riser right there. Let's pull up our Alchemy synth here because it has a couple of effects like a riser. I don't remember if it was in sound effects. Here's one called Faster and Faster. Now I need something rising. Yeah, that one. Well, maybe not that far, but you know, that general thing. So let's see, where would I start it? There we go. And a little bit of a, I got an extra note in there. I just go into the editor here and take that little extra note out. Delete. There we go. Dawn. And maybe a little crash as we get into that opening part. And I know just what to use for that. I believe it's in sound effects. And it's just one of these pitchfall ones. So right at the beginning of A. A? There we go. That's transanitized. Hello, Butch. Thank you for dropping in. And MP3, glad to have you here. It's always good to have some live people in the chat rooms, 'cause the dead ones don't tend to chat. Let me see. Well, it's true. Then why are they in the chat room anyway at that point? I feel like I should be like wearing a cowboy hat out on the desert somewhere. You know what I just realized? The whistle's doing it in a different key. Because when it kicks in, it's in the key of F. Whoops, that's not a piano. I thought I was playing the piano at that moment. Do 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 do, and I was doing. So, given that, a harmonized whistle, maybe. I'm gonna see if it's possible. This will be a little bit of an experiment, I think. Oh, it's harder to play in this key. All right, let's see if I can do that. Oh, ooh, who's this? Hello.
Hello.
I see click, click, flash, flash. No, it's too irritating. It'd be okay, I think, if it wasn't the same whistle, because I think they're a little too close. Now, maybe if I did it with like that analog pad that I had. Let's try this. No, that doesn't blend either. I think I'll just try it with the lone whistle, and when it kicks in, I just have to remember to start singing in the right key. Maybe I could give myself a little bit of a breather at the beginning, I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to try it right now, actually, just to see how it works. So the first words are, go right to the beginning here. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? All right. Should old acquaintance be forgot? All right, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. All right. Do, 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 do. Old Lang Syne. Do, 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 do. Oh yes. My tubular bells. I forgot my tubular bells. I was wondering what was missing just then. I need my tubular bells. So I'm going to pull up the audio instrument recorder. The instrument audio recorder. You could say that either way, I'm sure. Let's go to stereo. And I need my tubular bells, which was on... I thought it was 27. I really did. Oh, it is. It was A27. Trying to think of what pattern would go nicely with that, because it's not. This is not the kind of instrument where you can just kind of play along with chords. Well, you could. It would sound weird, though. Yeah, it's a bit odd. All right, so but I want this to cut in just as the chorus is kicking in, which I believe I'm at that point right there. So let's see what that would sound like. Yes, I think that will work. That will work nicely, except for the little foibles that I did. That's all part of it, but it just won't be recorded as part of it. All right, let's take the mic out and
Wait till Julie comes in.
wait till Julie comes in with that fresh of breath air. That fresh of breath cold air. We've been going through some pretty cold temperatures in the nation's capital lately. Well, actually, all along the eastern seaboard, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's record this section. That was almost perfect, but I had one little foible at the beginning, and you know, I wasn't too far into it, so I thought, I'll fix it now. I'm not gonna fix it in post. Okay, so I've got my bell part. I'm going to take that and copy that because I want those tubular bells to appear every time I begin the chorus. So that is starting on F in the next section. So let's paste. There we go, paste that in there. And in the following section, that would be starting at J. So let's paste, curse you. and then the next one is the end section. And we'll paste that in there. Awesome. Now, as it gets closer to the end, I want to amp it up just a little bit more. And I've got a brass sample in my head. I want some anthemic brass, something that, you know, has that kind of fanfare. Oh, fanfare. I think there actually is a fanfare brass on here somewhere. Let me see. Whirly, no. 60s organ. What have we got here? Strummers. That's a guitar. That's a bass. That's some strings. That's some brass band. Perky saxes. Perky saxes? What the heck is a perky sax? Oh, there's one that just says trumpets. All right, I'm going to try a couple of these. Well, I like the trumpet. It's very trumpety. Yeah, I think I like the trumpet better than the brass band. All right, let's go to our instrument recorder. We'll reset those settings. We'll go to a stereo input, and I did that already. Okay. Now, I just want to test this out and see what I can come up with. Oh, I gotta back it up a little bit. I've kind of got something there. We should actually, yeah. Almost there. I think I've got an idea as to the pattern that I want to put in there. So I'm gonna try it. That's all you can do is just jump right in. That's close. I think I just want to give that one more shot, though. I think this is going to be the keeper. I did it! I did it! So I'm going to take that and copy and paste that in the end section as well, because I think I would like that as part of the outro. We'll keep that build going. Now, did I paste that accurately? Let's find out. Yep, it's there. All right. Okay, so there is... how much have I got there? Do I hit... Oh, yeah, I can't zoom out when I'm in that mode. There we go. So, oh, I am fully zoomed out. Wow, that's a lot of notes. That's a lot of recording that we've done in a single section. Okay, that sounds cool. And then this one. Okay, and now there's only one more piece that I need to add to this, and I always like to have that full choir effect at the end. And I'm going to save that song before anything else goes wrong. I'm going to pull in a choir sound from the Alchemy synth library here. I believe it has, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it has a whole section of vocals here. So this one's called the Alchemist's Choir. Well, that would be fine, except it sounds like they're saying stuff. They don't know what they're saying either. I don't think I can use them. Oh, there we go. That's a more synthetic choir, but that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, didn't like that one. This one's deep harmonic waves. This one's oh, that's not bad. Maybe this one. Oh, there we go. I think that one might work. It would work better if I played the right notes. Yeah, I think that might work. I'm going to try that anyway. I might have to add to it. Oh, there's a girls' choir in here too. All right. Let's try the... Oh, I don't like what they've been feeding these girls. It just doesn't sound right. Oh, that one's not bad. It still doesn't work for me. They're saying stuff in this one too. It's all backwards, whatever they're saying, I'm sure. This one's called a moving voice. Well, I'm gonna go back to the female choir morph. It seemed to have the most full sound to it, so we'll see how well it works with it. Whoops. I keep forgetting that the chorus is twice as long. But that's fine. I just zoom in and punch in from where I screwed up, which would be right about there. Okay. Zoom back out. And let's go to here. Okay, so that I think has it. I think that would, but I need like a little crash at the end, and you know, mainly because it has a tendency to loop back around. I end up, oh, I did a performance for Ross's family on Christmas Day, and I had a great time. It was fantastic, lovely, lovely family to perform for. They were very receptive. And they didn't notice as the song that I was performing looped back around and just kept going. So I just reached up and faded it out. It was my only fade out song in the entire performance. It just kept looping, so I was like, okay, we'll fade this one out. I wasn't singing and fading. That would have been even cooler, actually, if I was able to sing. But yeah, it was. I don't know if there's a way to make GarageBand not loop. I think it's that kind of software that's meant to loop. All right, so one final section at the end, just to do our little outro. Our little crash at the end. And for some reason it seems to think that I want to have a lot of drums. Nope, I'm not doing that much. Just a little. Needs more cowbell?
Some cowbell.
It needs some cowbell. I'll go with that. All right, so I need, right at the end here, I'm just going to do a little kick and crash. Well, it's not even a crash. Can I add a crash? Oh, I can. There we go. Kick and a crash. And we'll put that right there. Okay, cool. I like the easy parts to do like that. And I need a bass line to end off on. Ooh, that note was too low. Let's try that again. There. And let me zoom back out to my full song here, because there was only one of those little accents at the beginning. I wanted those accents. Yeah, the pitch fall accent. I'm going to copy that and have it start off each section. That'll be an audible indicator to me that I'm supposed to start singing. Paste that there and come over here on number 66 and paste that there. That's just a little accent so that it's just a little audible indicator to say, hey, this is where the next verse starts. Get ready for it. Wait, no, you can't get ready for it because it started already. Paste in here as well. This is the final one. And I think for that final verse, I'm actually going to have the riser come in just before there as well. So copy that, come to the end. Oh, I zoomed in too far. I don't know where the end is. And we'll paste that right there and drag it to about there. Excellent. So, with this in place, I have the full song now. Oh, I better save it. You never know what can happen. Oh, we need to name this too. So, rename. This is now called Auld Lang Syne. Cool. Apparently that just means old times or something like that. It's just apparently it's some kind of Celtic tongue. I'm not sure. Now I've got my facts all mixed up in my head because I looked at a whole bunch of wiki pages trying to find the best Englishized version of the words. Because there are the original words, which it doesn't even say my dear, it says my Joe. It's in the choruses for Auld Lang Syne, my dear. It's in the original version. It's for Auld Lang Syne, my Joe. I was going to do it that way because I thought maybe Joe would drop in, but I haven't seen Joe. Haven't seen Rodney and Joe drop in, so. But if they do drop in, I'll change it to Joe. So if you happen to see them drop in, pop it up on the screen just in time to get Joe in there. Yes. All right, now we need a vocal mic. Let's set up a vocal mic. We got to go back to this mic with my, oh, are my effects off? Did I go wonky with my effects? Check one. Oh, what? I don't know. That's not the effect I was expecting. Did I might have hit the pedal. Check. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's tuner. There's a thing on here where I'm supposed to be able to bypass the, yeah, here we go, preamp bypass. Okay, check. Now, oh, it's set to auto wah. I don't even remember twirling that knob. All right, so let's put a delay on there and a little bit of reverb. Check. 1, 2. All right, there we go. Now it's starting to, it's a little more reverb maybe. Check 1. Check 1, 2. How's that, Julie? Is that okay? All right, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more echo, maybe.
More? It seems like a lot.
You don't do that. You usually have it pretty high.
Yeah, I've got the reverb on there. It doesn't seem very thick though, does it? No. This is the reverb turned up full, but check. It doesn't seem like it's applying reverb to it though, does it? There's a couple of presets here: chorus and compression, echo, delay, flanger and delay, chorus and delay, chorus and delay. Hey, that's actually not bad. Let's I'll give it a little more presence on. Check 1, 2. How's that? All right, let's go with that, shall we? All right. So, this will be the transanitized version of Hey Meg. I mean the transanitized version of Auld Lang Syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. And surely you'll buy a pint cup, and surely I'll buy mine, and we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. We have run out about the slopes and picked the daisies fine, but we've wandered many weary foot since Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. And sure you'll buy your pint cup, and surely I'll buy mine, and we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. We too have paddled in the stream from morning sun till dine, but seas between us broad have rolled blood since Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. And surely you'll buy a pint cup, and surely I'll buy mine. And we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. And there's a hand, my trusty friend, and give me hand o' thine. And we'll take a nice goodwill and trust for Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. And surely I'll buy your pint cup, and surely I'll buy mine. And we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne. Wow, you guys actually sound like a full audience. That's awesome. Well, you're clapping for everyone, I take it. Oh, including AM Radio Rules. Thank you for dropping in partway through there, Richard and Matthew. Glad to have you here as well. I hear that whistling thing is happening, and I think this thing is going to start singing again. It looped around. Well, at least this time it was just a whistle. Well, that was a heck of a lot of fun, guys. I really enjoyed putting that together. I wasn't really sure how I was going to transanitize Auld Lang Syne because, well, it's such a ubiquitous song that it's really hard to interpret in a different way because you're just so used to hearing it one way. But I did it. I got my version of it. Everybody else has their version of it. And I will be uploading this so that you can do your own version of it if you like. So that brings us to the end of our show, I believe. There's a finger that's up in the air, and that means hold one moment, please. From Matthew, I wonder what would happen if you infused Auld Lang Syne with the Doctor Who theme. Well, now you're talking. That would be very cool. I would like to hear that as well. Unfortunately, I've run out of time on this show, but next year, I think that would be a good idea. Let's remember that for next year. A Doctor Who version of Auld Lang Syne, because by then, we'll probably finally be into the next season of Doctor Who. Oh, I was heartbroken when Peter Capaldi did his little bow out for the final episode of Doctor Who, but then we got Jodie Whittaker, and I'm all excited for the next season. So next year, I think I'm going to be all pumped up to do a Doctor Who themed Auld Lang Syne. I think that's a great idea. So we wanted to wish everyone, all of our Transan fans, a fantastic Happy New Year and all the best in 2018. Cheers, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. This is a bit of Baja Rosa, I believe. Yes, it's actually something that I could handle. Anything with tequila in it? No, thank you. Oh, wait. Okay, anything with the raw tequila in it? Yes, Baja Rosa is tequila, isn't it? Yes, I finally got to use our handcrafted glasses. Isn't that great? These were given to me by Meg. One of our family members crafted these by hand. So it's fantastic. I have a whole set of them. She even did me a picture. I have a picture that I can put on my wall now, which is fantastic because I had nothing to put there before. Well, that is all she wrote for this show. Julie, if I could bother you to pull some PDFs up on the screen there, and we'll get things wrapped up here because I've just got a little bit of house cleaning to do at the end. Well, it was really, actually, you know what I want to see first? I want to see everyone who dropped in for the show because I want to say thank you to all of these people who dropped in and hung out with us as we created the Auld Lang Syne transanitized version. I'm looking at Silverlight and Eric and Carnell, Sue, Weasel, Tammy, Kirby Crazy. I should be singing it, shouldn't I? And then I didn't have piano. We had Silverlight and Eric and Carnell and Sue and Weasel and Tammy, Kirby and Crazy and Shelley and Randy and Mr. McGuire. And then there was Butch and MP3. And then Wilkes dropped in and we saw Meg and AM Radio Rules, and Richard and Matthew, and that's the end of our list for tonight. That was interesting. Well, that's just me saying thank you guys for hanging out with us for tonight because without the live fans, I feel like I'm just talking to a blank wall. No, just kidding, because Julie and Gary are right there.
Yeah.
Well, having said that, I want to say thank you to Julie for all of your hard work during the show and all week long, spreading the Transan love on the social vibes like you do. And I also want to say thank you to Gary because he's the original Transan super fan. Now your title has grown too long and I can no longer say it after having Baja Rosa. But he is the original Transan superfan, so I'm always happy to have him join us in studio. And of course, I want to say thank you to my hubby Ross for generously hosting the Transan Live on his iVlog.tv channel. You live viewers, you can see him up in the top right corner of your screen there. And just a reminder, stay tuned to Ross's iVlog.tv channel because he's going to keep spinning some tunes after we drop out on the Facebook live stream. And of course, most of all, I want to say thank you to you, our Transan fans. Remember, you can follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and remember to like and subscribe my YouTube channel and share it with all your friends. And with that, I wish you a very happy new year. Later, taters. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click the notification bell if you don't want to miss the next video. Touch or click a video to the right for even more Transistor Sandwich.